peoples. We're back again. Just listening. The OG boys.
Big old dicks.
Yep. Yeah, and here we are. Skazabooza.
Big old dicks and little nail tricks.
Big dicks and little chicks.
Is that a porn company name?
I don't know, it's probably a category for sure.
That should be a porn company name.
Or just any company name.
You want to come do a video for big dicks and little chicks?
So that sounds cool.
What category do you watch? Oh, you know, big dicks and little chicks.
5 dicks, 1 chick.
Sounds like a Bubba Sparks country album.
Right? Oh, fuck. Yeah, I really want to know. Let's see if I can find more about the YouTube Purge, because I'm just curious, like, what they mean by inappropriate content. Because I understand, you know, maybe they have obvious inappropriate content, but
Yeah.
what types of videos did YouTube do well on YouTube?
All right, Jake Paulers.
Exactly. Let's see. What? Damn, they took down 8 million in April.
Yeah, I mean, they do this a lot.
Yeah, I just saw that. YouTube removes. Oh, right there. So many videos. Amid PewDiePie backlash. Let's see what Reddit's saying about it. I didn't read all the comments, and they'll know if anyone. Wonder if they removed that prank video where the guy pretended to hang himself from the ceiling fan when his mom came home. She basically fainted and cried for half an hour, and she was sobbing when, like, Jesus. This channel should be taken down. Yeah, stuff like that I completely understand. Prank chin. Okay. I hate their setup though. The comment ways. I guess there we go. Just to see the next fucking one, you have to find where it ends. But yeah, see all replies. Come on, tell me, Reddit. Tell me what got removed.
I mean, that sucks, because, like, I'm sure there's content that... I'm sure it was just a big algorithm, right? I doubt that there was, like, 100 people in a room going through
Right.
YouTube videos, and I'm sure it was just hitting on stuff that gets tagged in or words that it picks up. Because it picks up every word in a video.
Yeah.
So I'm sure if there's a string of lines that... or a string of words that get said in a video, it'll delete it or whatever.
Yeah.
But, like, the blacksmithing tutorial stuff, like... I mean, is it really teaching people how to make weapons? Kinda.
That's some guy was laughing so hard. He's like, yeah, you can make weapons. All you need is an anvil, a forge.
Yeah,
It's like,
exactly.
It's like everything your average person has.
Right. Hundreds of dollars of steel.
Right.
Watch out, kids.
I don't know if it's going to let me actually. Well, it just sounds a little fuzzy when we peek.
Because I know the last time they did this, they were on a big conspiracy trip
Yeah.
where they wanted to get rid of all these conspiracy YouTubers and conspiracy videos, and they didn't want conspiracy on YouTube.
Right.
And then it was like political before that, because they were like, we don't want all these political stuff on YouTube. It's like, well, then what the fuck is your forum for, homies? Like, can't people just make videos and talk about shit, or do you just want people to make videos and talk about what you want them to talk about?
Yeah, pretty much that's it.
Like, your audience isn't toy reviews like the one kid is.
Right.
Like, you know, they cracked down on the ad revenue stuff and killed a bunch of people's channels with just that. Tons of people didn't make it through the adpocalypse or whatever it was called.
Right.
So they just need to revert it back to the old YouTube.
Right. Like that guy says, I had a video of me firing a gun with a bump stock like 6 years ago, and it fell under, or they removed it for violent crime.
Oh. Cool.
Weird. YouTube Rewind 2018 is still online. Yeah, that's crazy.
I like the comment, Fortnite dances.
Yeah. I wish that's all they removed. You Fortnite dance, you're out.
Right?
Oh, man. Some guy's like, you see what the one comment said? It just said, mostly videos of edits of Danny DeVito proclaiming he's about to say the N-word. What's up, Salty? Is that the Wild Man Forest? Listen here, buddy. Oh, man. There's no way in hell that was 100% on target. It's still more accurate than the Tumblr bot. YouTube is too big for its own good. Technology hasn't been able to keep up with the demand to monitor the content. Documentation is garbage, and the manual review process is a joke. Right? It's because that's all you can do. There's like...
He kind of contradicted himself there.
Well,
it's like, yeah, it is a joke, but what else is there to have?
Yeah.
Like, sorry, dude.
Yeah, I think that's what he's meaning. Like,
wait, scroll up.
They can't keep up with it.
Upload more. Upload right there. I'm an animal fanatic, which lots of channels keep them, especially exotic reptiles. Oh wait, there was something about that Milo guy. Where was that? Did they kick him off YouTube?
Here. If Steve Bannon, it was Steve Bannon. Yes, the White House. Oh, they're talking about. Yeah.
Oh.
I think we're just talking politics now.
Oh, I don't give a shit about that.
No matter what you think of Milo, he got shut it down incredibly effectively. That's what someone said.
Oh.
Was this guy saying? YouTube started featuring danger noodles in the cooking section of YouTube. Huh?
That's the thing about YouTube is there is so much shit that is safe for everybody that does get watched a lot. So I mean, I don't know. Yeah,
they're just too. It's their company. I understand they can do as they please, but I don't know. I just, like you're saying, go back to the old YouTube.
Well, I think
it's not like they were having problems.
No, and I think if they were like worried about, people saying shit and like getting sued, or just make people do what they do now. Like, it's not easy to become monetized.
No.
So, just keep going where you're going with it.
Exactly. I don't know. That's what I was saying. We didn't take it down, so
yeah.
That's all I really cared about. I was just curious.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. I mean, I could care less about other people. It sucks for them, but
I don't understand though, like inappropriate content. Well, you got me there.
Have I tagged Sex is Live on tags before on our podcast? Yeah, definitely.
So funny. God, yeah. So
got to get those trending tags,
right? And they never. It's always the weird ones that get views.
Yep. Hiccups and Proud Boys.
Right.
Those have been the two.
I had a weird one too, because I only did like 12 on my Wild Man Force video, and one of them was I just did like a random word, and that's one that was getting like, I don't know, got like, not a lot, but like 40 of my views came from some weird ass. I was like, okay.
It works.
So a lot of people must have been looking at that. Like, I don't know what it was though.
Squatching.
Right.
Gotta watch out.
I know, I keep meaning to make videos. I've just been too not in the make-up story mood. But I will. I'll get to it.
The views.
Right? The funniest is that Avril Lavigne song that, remember when it came on the other day, it's like, he was just a boy, or like, she was a girl. Have you seen the meme for it now going everywhere? I was like, we were just talking about that. It's so funny. Yeah, so dude's coming. I remember the good old days when boys were boys and girls were girls.
Yeah.
He's like, it's not so, because, yeah, then after that, she's like, she says something like, it was obvious, and he's like, not anymore.
Yeah, not anymore.
It's like, I don't know if you saw that, the transgender won Miss Universe.
Yeah.
And everyone, well, that's what my dad was saying. It's like, it's the first transgender or something. I was like, yeah, the first open one. I was like, they got Miss Taiwan in there. How many of Miss Taiwans have been lady boys?
Damn.
Cause, like, yeah, it's the first one that we know was, but...
I'm tired of hearing this meme thing where 1/6 of the population wants Santa to be gender neutral.
Oh God. Yeah.
Come on. Just stop.
The world's gone mad.
Just stop. Like, you're not proving any points anymore. You're just acting ridiculous. Like,
Yeah. It's. I don't know.
do I think 1 in 6 people are stupid as fuck, though? I do.
Yeah.
I do think 1 in 6 people are stupid as fuck.
By more than that, so the fact that only 1/6 of them. No, because then the other 2/3 want something. Even
worse.
Yeah, something else ridiculous. Oh, puppies. I don't know. Free dog food for life.
My dog is my fucking child.
Yeah.
Calm
He should
down.
be able to have my last name. I want to marry him. Have you seen the clip of the guy ordering there are more than 2 genders shirt on Amazon, and then he hits order and it says select fit women or men, so man.
That's pretty funny.
What the fuck? Yeah, that's a good one.
Like I said, though, the more I think I talked about this like hundreds of episodes ago, the more you push and want crazy things, the more people are gonna hate the idea.
Mm-hmm.
And it's
Shit.
you're just pushing people further and further away with all the ridiculous stuff.
Yeah, and it keeps opening doors to more and more ridiculous shit.
Yeah.
Like everyone says, the goddamn slippery slope.
It's like, I'm all about, like, whatever you want, dude. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
But you're gonna piss more people off the more you want to keep changing shit that doesn't need to be changed. Santa Claus doesn't need to be gender neutral.
A fucking fictional person?
Like, who gives a shit? And if you're gonna try and revert, well, then who gives a shit? Why can't it just be gender neutral? Stop.
Then you fucking...
Stop. You're
make
causing problems for no reason.
Make it gender neutral in your own house.
You're causing unnecessary problems and pissing people off unnecessarily. There's no
that's
point.
dumb. I don't get it, and I never will. I was thinking about like that stuff like that today, like mental illness stuff. Do you think like, I think we probably talked about it before. Do you think there's more mental illness now?
Oh yeah, hands down.
Or is it just because people have a free forum?
No, I think I think life had an easier direction even 40 years ago because it was kind of that thing where like you needed a good job to try and get anywhere in life, and a good job required you to learn a skill or go to school, where nowadays you could just make a fuck ton of money doing something random.
Yeah.
And I think that has caused so much more mental illness because people who, I'll use like models for example. You know, I think 2018 more people can make money off, you know, having a good body or being a beautiful person than they've ever been able to all throughout history.
Yeah.
So I think that causes mental illness because you see there's people who can't do that or who try and do that and fail, and I think it fucks them up.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's the highest it will ever be. I think it will fall back down eventually once, I don't know, something has to change. Like, I mean, we're already starting to see people less and less use social media less and less.
Yeah.
And, you know, people are starting to realize that it's a dark, dreary place of selfish people and depressed people, and it's not fun to be around.
No, not at all. That's why I keep deleting my Twitter, and then I fucking get drunk and it's back. I don't ever like use it, but I was just like, I was just, it's on Twitter. Sign back in. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was funny though because when we were out this weekend. This girl Maka, she was using like they have those new like music jukebox things, and they're just like built on the wall and they're touchscreen. It's like modern ones, but they have like little cameras on and like photo booth stuff. So I was taking pictures with her, and then she's like, "What's your Twitter?" And I was like, "Oh, I deleted it." But then like like the next morning, I already had my Twitter back, and then she just messaged me, "You ass swipe," and there's been quotations. I deleted my Twitter because she thought I just didn't tell her because I already tagged in it. I was like, "Damn, that's so fucking funny."
Damn.
He's like, I'm not that rude, but that is hilarious.
That is hilarious. Why is everyone so offended? Because people think their opinions matter.
Boredom.
Yeah, that too. Gives them like a sense of purpose.
Mm.
I think that's a lot of it too. Is I think that people just don't know how to create their own sense of purpose, so they feel like they have to like give their whole devotion to like an idea and be super offended and defend it.
Yeah.
And it's like, that idea wasn't even yours, dude. Like,
right. It's like, I don't know. I want to watch it. That there's a Netflix thing, and it's like the American Meme or something. Have you seen it on there?
mm-hmm.
And it's just like all these like famous Instagram people and YouTubers and Viners and stuff. Like they make kind of like a documentary thing, and then they're talking about it. But I don't remember her name. She was a Viner. She was a dark-haired girl, and she has YouTube videos. And you know who she was, but like she was talking. She's like, the fact that we're so goddamn lonely that we're posting stuff online just to get likes and validation from strangers. She's like, that's not good.
Yeah, definitely not.
Yeah. She was talking all that stuff, and yeah, I think like Paris Hilton's on there and stuff.
And then that goes back to my thing where I think that along with this mental illness epidemic, I think we have, this anxiety and fear of social interaction epidemic higher than it's ever been too, because people are so used to just talking on social media they don't know how to talk in real life anymore. No. Because like before like 2013 14 I knew 2 people who had like actual anxiety.
Right.
Like actual anxiety.
Yeah.
Now everybody talks about it. It's like it's the popular word.
It's so funny because like South Park's so on the ball with this stuff.
Oh,
like,
yeah, South
the
Park's
new season. It's like the game's talking about everyone has anxiety. And Kyle freaks out at Carmen because Carmen says he has anxiety. He's like, fucking everybody has anxiety, but you go outside, you fucking deal with it.
And I think that's the biggest thing is I don't think most of these people really have anxiety.
No.
I think they're just afraid of like not understanding social norms and making a fool of themselves, or not being like fear of like rejection or doing something dumb and getting laughed at or whatever it is. It's not actually anxiety.
Yeah, you got a little anxious one day. Yep, that happens to everyone. But
yeah, it does happen to every single person. It doesn't matter who it is. Like the most confident people in the world get anxiety or anxious.
Right.
But guess what? You want to know why they're successful?
Because they're pussies.
They fucking work through it. They're like, oh, a little bit of anxiety. Guess what? Okay, I got this. It's
it's dumb.
Just go do it. Stop being afraid of your brain.
Just do it.
Don't let your memes be memes.
No.
Do you think memes... Because I've seen like a drastic change in memes.
Yeah.
Because they used to just be like super silly and funny, and now like 60% of them are about killing yourself.
Yeah.
Do you think memes are bad for mental illness?
Probably.
I think they are.
I think that's what's trendy, so everyone thinks it's funny. And like this sad, depressed thing, it's super, obviously, this, what is Sad Boys, what's that they're called? The rap group?
Suicide Boys.
Suicide Boys, yeah. Sad Boys.
Close enough, I think.
Yeah, like, Lil Peep, Lil Xan, they're all talking about depressed stuff all the time.
It's like everyone's like, oh, I relate. Yeah. And I'm like, maybe you should just stop relating and just like start fixing.
Maybe it's just trendy to be sad, so they're all doing it.
I don't know. It's been trendy for a while now. Seems like after we graduated, the downhill spiral of depression has just been ridiculous for people.
Right.
And now like people in like 7th grade are like, I'm depressed.
Right.
It's like, I remember in 7th grade there was like 3 kids who were depressed.
Yawned and you sneezed.
Like there was like maybe a couple people who were like depressed and they wore black a lot.
Something said there used to be a difference between anxiety disorders and feeling anxious, but I think some of that's a lot to do with big pharmacy.
Yeah.
True, for sure.
That's a good point. That's a very good point.
They're all trying to control shit. Money.
And everyone thinks meds will help. I don't know. I think for stuff like that, unless you actually have like a real
Yeah, if you're just getting it when you don't have shit, it's not good for you.
No, it's really bad for you.
Like, that's why so many people get fucking, like, you know, pill problems, like actual drug addiction. Just as a fucking doctor in confidence.
Right. Yeah, just... You have to... I think that's the thing, is you have to be real with yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you just give these excuses in your head and you really don't believe them, you're just causing yourself more problems in the long run.
Mm-hmm.
And just sit down and evaluate. Just be like, am I really that fucked up? Or am I just, like, sitting at home, not doing anything ever, looking at sad memes, listening to sad music, so my mood's just sad? Because that's all self-caused.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, you're just putting yourself in this shitty position.
Definitely.
Like, and that's what I don't get. That's what I see all these people do. They're like, oh, I'm sad, I'm depressed, blah, 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 blah. Oh, well, you want to go do something? I'm going to stay home tonight. I'm going to fucking watch this movie. Or it's like, why don't you go fucking out and do something, dude?
Stop bitching it then.
Right? Yeah. Do you then. I don't want to hear about it. Like, I feel bad. Like, go fucking do something.
Yeah.
Go buy a fucking armadillo. I'll make you happy.
An armadillo and an RC car. Make them battle each other.
Right? Now we're talking. You know how hard you're gonna laugh when you ram that RC car in the armadillo and he goes into a little ball?
Some rolls and crushes your little...
Yeah.
Oh man, an armadillo, and then you make a little model town, and then have the armadillo roll through there.
Damn, the video.
Yeah, that's fame right there.
You're welcome, internet. You're welcome for that fame, whoever does that.
The other... Jesus. Yeah, another thing, like, that video, it's like, why are there people famous for being famous?
Yeah.
Like, you know, like Instagram people and famous, or, you know, Snapchat, whatever. It's like, they're not famous for any reason. It's like, somehow they got a following, and that's why. Yeah, it's wild.
I wonder what their... I want to sit down and, like, have, like, a real conversation with those types of people, because I want to know, like, what their mentality really is. Because, like, who's the one, she's really pretty girl. She always does the gym shit, but she's always on the Snapchat, like, featured. It's like Pineapple something.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you know who she is. I don't follow her Snapchat or anything like that, but I see it over all the time.
Yeah.
I want to know someone like her, like, what she's really like.
I don't know.
Because she has ginormous following, right?
Yeah.
She's a very attractive woman, fit, in shape. But do you think she's, like, down to earth?
I have no
Or do you think her head's so far in the clouds because of this fame?
I have no idea. Cause yeah, I was gonna say, cause I'm like, she's like a huge. I always see her stuff featured, like you said, and you know, as far as I know, it's just supposed to be like a workout channel.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, like that's what I'm saying. I don't know if she's actually doing like workout stuff, or yeah, like you said, if it's just she's famous. So
for being famous. And that's okay with me. Like, you got the following, you do you. But I want to know if, like... Because you always hear people who get famous who say how much they hate it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So... Are they fucked up?
I don't know, probably.
Or do you think they're just like, oh, yeah, like, whatever? Because, like, I can understand, like, not being able to go places without being recognized would be really frustrating.
Yeah, it would suck.
But at the same time, like...
So much puss!
Right. You kind of wanted that, right?
Yeah.
Like, that was your original idea. And especially, like, a model or someone who shows their butt a lot or does stuff like that, like, that's got to get even more weird. Because your audience is going to be, like...
Real fucking weirdos.
Real weirdos.
Like, yeah, could you imagine, like, recognizing one of these, like, Snapchat cosplayers, just, like, any of them like that? And then, like, if you're at a party, like, hey! And, like, you know, and everyone's like,
damn, I follow you because you're tits and ass.
Yeah, and then everyone's
like,
I
mean...
Wait, you know who she is? Like, oh, fuck, no.
No?
Nope.
Definitely not. She ain't getting through the thought audit, but...
I'm looking for that reward, bitch. Ladies, if you, make over to $10,000 on your Snapchat, we would love to hear about it.
Yeah, we'd love to have you on.
Tell us about that.
The
and we definitely
Snapchat.
won't report you.
No, definitely not. I don't have the number in my phone already, just in case I see one. Not at all.
Ryan said, lead a horse to water, but can't make it drink. I've been playing Red Dead. Right?
Yeah, I don't know. And, like, I'm still someone who I think... I'm surprised sex work isn't legal.
Yeah.
Because I wonder if that would do anything for this mindset people are in lately.
Maybe. It might.
Because it's already a huge business that's going to go on regardless if it's legal or illegal. Right.
Yeah, so why not
You're not stopping people.
Yeah, so why not get some money for it?
Yeah, why not? And make it safe for the people.
Yeah, and it might actually help a lot. I bet, like, sex crimes would go down a lot.
That's always been my argument, because I feel like there, a lot... I don't want to talk about that because it's such a tough subject, but, like, I imagine a good percentage of sex crimes are people who just can't get sex.
Something, yeah.
And, of course, I mean, there's still going to be sex crimes, and there's still fucked up people in the world. You're not going to ever stop that. There's no way to stop it. But even if it goes down a little percent, isn't that a win?
Yeah, definitely. It's like which country was it when they made porn illegal and sex crimes went up like
a lot,
skyrocketed, just for outlining porn. Porn's a dumb one to that.
Yeah, the porn is a dumb one.
I don't get that one, but yeah.
I feel like too, like for me, I would never pay for sex. I don't.
We'll see.
We'll see. The next day it's legal. They open up just as come have sex with any anime character you would like.
If I'm just
God, why are you doing this to me? My bank account now.
If I'm just if I'm just walking, minding my own business, and then I can get a coffee and a $5 hand job. Sign me.
$5 hand job from Granny Smith in the back, who's been doing it for 47 years.
Obviously, yeah, she doesn't need time at all.
She's got the magic hands.
Yeah.
She addresses you as
fucking rolling dough. And
she's got the grip of 14 men.
She's got it. She'll fucking tickle your urethra while fucking tickling your balls at the same time. Right. And it's like, oh.
And they go opposite too, so their fingers are going.
She's doing like the patting on your head and rubbing your belly. Like, damn, how the fuck do you do that?
Her grip strength is so strong, she grabs the base and all the blood rushes to the tip. Oh. What is that?
Yeah,
then we're talking. If I got Granny Smith in the back.
Yeah, then I'm like, you paid a fucker. So.
Yeah. But a coffee and a hand job.
Yeah.
But no, like for real, I think that, that's the biggest thing is like people are so worried, like, oh, it's going to cause, I don't even know, like, it's gross or people are going to use it more than, trying to build relationships. Like, that's a lie.
Yeah, fucking.
And I feel like the people who are worried about it aren't confident enough in the relationships they're in.
Yeah.
Because, like, if you're worried your husband's going to go to the sex workshop, maybe he's just not happy.
Do better.
Yeah, like, sorry. I mean, obviously there's something that he's not satisfied about, and either your communication isn't working too well, or, maybe he does have something fucked up that he doesn't want to tell you, he just wants to go get it out.
Yeah,
that might be better for your relationship.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't want that, sister.
Yeah. When he says get in the shower, bend down, close your eyes, and open your mouth, you don't want to be involved in what's next. You don't know.
Salty says she calls that move the apple pie.
Right.
Granny Smith and her old apple pie.
It's the lady from
Monsters, Inc.
Better than I was going. I was going to say Beer Fest.
Oh, yeah.
Grandma or whatever.
Yeah, she's fucking
slapping the shit out of that
she's
sausage.
Like, let me warm it up.
Rolls it.
Oh, God. What's that bitch's name in Monsters, Inc.?
I don't know. Salt?
I don't know, but so...
Magma's out. Always watching.
Yeah, that's my kink right there.
A big slug.
Yeah, like, if I was, like, dating a girl and she's like, it's my birthday, and she comes slithering in like that, and I'm just, oh, done.
She's got her legs like bound together like a slug, and she put like Pam on it. She's just like wiggling in. Yeah. Always watching for
us. The second she says that. Bitch, we about to make a snail trail.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And then
I'm into it.
what's the code? They get 319, whatever.
Oh, yeah. You throw a sock on her back.
If she does, or if she puts one on my back and then yells that and starts holding me down,
Oh,
then
stronger than any man that's ever held you before.
then I am done. So ladies that are watching,
You know the way to his heart.
oh fuck.
Oh, so I was gonna start this new segment tonight and not tell you about it.
Okay.
And it involves you, and it's gonna be really difficult.
Oh shit.
So once every podcast, I think.
That has to last more than 1 minute.
Yes.
Okay.
They call me 30 seconds right now because it's been a while.
Yeah.
You know. I'm talking to you specifically.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be called Hard Hitting Questions.
Oh shit.
I'm going to give you one, whoever's here,
Okay.
one extremely difficult question,
Okay.
and I want your first opinion that comes to mind.
Oh, okay.
Are you ready for today's? It's fucked up.
Okay. Let's hear it.
What makes kids shoot up their school?
Oof. Mental illness and bullying.
Mental illness and bullying?
Boiling, yeah.
Boiling
They're
water?
boiling over and then they just do it.
So do you think it's the combination of both, and it just leads them to not understanding pumped up kicks, salty, not understanding a way out?
Yeah, I think it's both, because obviously sometimes they're just fucking, have autism,
Right.
and obviously they don't have, the mental process for empathy and stuff like that, or they're just, they get fucking bullied so much, like, especially when you're young, that's ruthless, and they're like,
Right.
they, think that's their life, and, like, there's no way out, so they're gonna make them pay.
Definitely.
That's all I think, yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking too. I don't know, like, yeah. I definitely think it's the mental. I think it could be that the bullying has caused the mental illness too. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
Just over the years and I think it could happen to anybody. I don't necessarily know if autism would be linked to it, because like.
No, yeah, I'm just saying, because
Yeah.
like the Sandy Hook kid. And,
Oh right, I forgot that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because like, yeah, they're just obviously like, it's fun. Not funny, but like that kid had called into a radio station before, and it was explaining something, and you could just tell like the lack of any emotion in his voice and stuff. And,
Right.
yeah, I don't know. I think like a lot of them, obviously, well, not a lot of them, but yeah, some of them are like, yeah, makes
Definitely
sense.
tell. Yeah, I mean, I would have to agree with you. I think that it would be really rare when it's not something that is like, and I'm talking kids specifically. Obviously, this doesn't count for like dude who was the son of one of the teachers. Which one was that?
Oh, that was Sandy Hook, yeah.
Oh, was that Sandy?
Yeah, it was obviously not his school, because
Okay,
he shot
yeah.
up an elementary school, and I
Right.
think he was graduated high school or 18 or something.
That one cracked me up because they tried to blame it on he was a World of Warcraft player. I was like, Jesus Christ, is it the early 2000s again that we're saying video games cause
The
people to
orcs
go
made him so
shoot?
fucking mad.
They pissed him off. They kept killing him. Video games. Now, okay, but
Hey, wait. I don't know. You probably know, like, little kids online talking some real shit.
yeah, they are.
And he's gonna make them pay.
That's what I was actually gonna bring up. Is like, one of the
He got called the N-word too many times by a 12-year-old, and he had it.
right. His mom had been fucked by way too many 12-year-olds.
Yeah.
I was gonna actually say though, online gaming is kind of fucked up. Like now that, because like I used to always defend it and stuff, like, oh, it doesn't cause any problems. I have been called the worst things playing online video games over the years.
Yeah, for sure.
But I fall on that side where I'm like, oh well, it's just games.
Yeah.
Like I'll call people bad stuff too. But maybe so. Like, have you ever met like real people who rage during video games?
Oh God, yeah.
A, it's awkward. Like, calm down.
Mm.
But B, like, they might like really take out their aggression. Like, somewhere else.
Oh, for sure.
'Cause, like, I've had my days too, like playing Modern Warfare 2 back in the day. I'd be one little angry boy.
Right?
But never once did I want to shoot stuff. I don't think that's...
But I was reading today on Reddit, like, speaking of gaming and shit, he was doing this guy, he used to be a manager of GameStop. Jeez. Wow, that was weird. Okay. But he was like manager of GameStop for, I don't know, however long, but he was doing AMA and talking about how shitty it was and stuff, and someone's like, what were, like, some of the most awkward, like, you know, shitty parts about it? He's like, seeing a grown man break down in tears and start bawling because he lost a game tournament. He's like, it happened constantly. Like,
Yeah.
grown men, he just lost to a kid and starts bawling because he lost in a video game. He's like, he's like working at GameStop. He's like, for like the last, because I think he said he worked there for like 11 years. He said the last like 5 years he worked there, he hated gaming. He said all these people come in and stuff. He's like, I despised gaming. He's like I loved it. He's like now that I've not been doing it for a while, I was like, I'm starting to enjoy gaming. But he's like, I couldn't do it, couldn't play anything. And I was like, understandable.
That was me like a couple years ago. Like I just like was just tired of it. Like, and now games have gone from very rarely are we getting like really good story games.
Yeah.
You know, like, don't get me wrong, there's still tons out there, but they're not big titles anymore.
Yeah.
It's all focused around online multiplayer.
Yeah.
And, you know, victory royales, baby. Like, thank your bus driver shit. Like, I still don't understand that meme. I just know that it was big.
The what?
The thank your bus driver.
Is it because of Ninja?
I have no idea.
Because did you see his part in the... Oh, that's all I've seen mostly from the YouTube rewinds. Ninja, when he's the bus driver of the...
Yeah, that's what Salty told us.
Oh, yeah. And then he just says, play that jumping music. And then everyone keeps making memes of the music that it plays. So it's pretty funny because he just turns around and he says something. Yeah, I think that's what he says. I think he says, don't forget to thank your... I don't know. But
yeah, but that meme was like
was
8
older?
months ago.
Oh, shit, then I have no idea.
Yeah. And I don't know where it popped up.
I think it's because they added, before you jumped in Fortnite, you could press thank you to the bus driver.
Maybe that's what it is.
But that's all I think I can think of. Anything else, I have no idea. What in tarnation? That was a good meme for a while.
Yeah, that is a good meme.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, it's all focused on multiplayer now, and I mean, I could definitely see how people could really fuck themselves up on some of these, like, elo grinds.
Yeah.
Which, for those who don't game, it's like, you play an online multiplayer game, and you get ranked into a category. And usually it's like, bronze, silver, gold, platinum, diamond, or whatever, for example. You know, the games have different variations. And the elo grind is trying to get those ranks higher and higher and higher. And, like, there's a lot of people online who talk about, who say, like, it fucked with them trying to do it. Because it just... You'll play, like, 10 games in a row, and you'll win 10. And you're feeling on top of the world. And then you lose 10 games in a row. And now you're at the bottom of the world. It's like a big emotional swing. And I wouldn't be surprised if that's fucking people up.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially these people who've been playing, like, League of Legends competitively for money now for... How long has that game been out? Right. Competitively, like 9 years now?
Yeah.
You know? So I could definitely see how that would fuck with people.
Yeah.
I just don't find it fun, really. Not anymore. No. I don't find that, like, that enjoyment of chasing, like, a high rank fun.
I don't give a shit. I've never been one to, like, what's it called? Like, prestige in Call of Duty. I was like, I'm fucking top of the world, baby. I'm the highest level. I don't want to start back over. Like, yeah, I don't know, like, sometimes, but yeah, for the most part, I do it, like, once. I'm like, yeah, why?
Right.
I don't give a shit about that camo. I got this gun I like, we're good. I don't give a shit about that star.
Mowing these motherfuckers down.
Right. I was playing Call of Duty earlier, and the same dude, like, just kayak ran into him, killed him, like, 6 times in a row. And he's like, this guy's everywhere! Like, he would just be, like, looking, like, camping around the corner, Kai would walk around and kill him, and then Kai would go, like, completely different way, and all of a sudden that guy's there again waiting.
You're just like, what in tarnation, brother?
I totally forgot that I had the Call of Duty before this one, the World War II one.
Yeah.
I do because I was just looking at my Xbox and I was like, oh shit, I forgot I bought that. Yeah, it's just right over there. I was like, totally forgot about that.
We were split screening that, boy.
I didn't play it too much, though. It wasn't as good as I had hoped, though.
Yeah.
Like, I was just stoked, like, oh, finally, you know.
Boots on the ground, baby.
Yeah.
I find getting mad at games a bit fun, to an extent, and when I feel myself teeter on threshold, I get off of the game. Yeah, I agree with you. I think it is fun to, like, with people getting mad, because it's like a silly thing. But that's one thing that I didn't learn for a while is like, because I was definitely the opposite of you, like starting with like Call of Duty and stuff. Like, I would want my kill death ratio to be good. I'd want my win loss ratio to be good. And I don't know why. I think it was just a proud thing, like, and like a shit talking thing. Like people would come over back, "What's up, bitch? Where you at?"
2.0 cunt. Like you're 0.67 queer.
Yeah, nice job, nerd.
Yeah,
but. And then, like, other games came out, and, like, I did all that ELO shit. Like, I tried to get, like, high rankings in games. Mm-hmm. And then it just burnt me out, and I was like, this, like... I had to sit back and realize, I'm like, why am I playing these games when all I'm getting out of this is misery? Like, I'm not even having... Like, there's nights where I'd play, like, League or, like, StarCraft 2 for, like, way into the morning.
Yeah.
And, like, I'd be done, and I'd be sitting there just, like, mentally exhausted, like... I didn't have fun at all that whole night. Like, that was more stressful than any job I've ever had. Why did I do that? And it's like to gain like 40 points at the end of the day.
Right.
And it's like, oh. And then that's when I just kind of like stopped playing video games for a while, like a long time.
Yeah.
And then I got back on, and I just enjoy like. What game brought me back was BioShock Infinite.
Oh, yeah, that was a good game.
Because, like, I really liked the first one, hated the second one, and this one looked cool.
Yeah.
And I played it all the way through almost twice, and I was like, it was a good fucking game.
Yeah, it was really good. I played a game of Fortnite yesterday.
Yeah, how was that?
Exactly what you would expect. They have planes now for sure, and that was the best part of the whole game. I was like, this I can do, because I didn't even mean to. I meant or whatever. I landed on a plane. I was like, sweet, because it's just like little like World War I. They have guns on them, machine guns. And I was just air hogging. I was shooting down planes out of the sky, and then some dude was shooting at me out the ground. I was like, nope, and I just flew down and ran him over and flew away. And I was like, all right, I can win the game this way. And then someone shot down my plane, and then you just parachute down. And I was like, fuck, no, there was like 25 people left. I was like, I don't have a gun. There's 25. So then I found some guns, and I was opening a chest, and I was like 16. There's only 16. I was like, I'm doing good. Just open a chest, just die. So I got shot once in the head. I was like, oh, this is why I don't play these games anymore. And I stopped.
See, and for me, that game is the epitome of why I stopped gaming for a while. Is because, like, there's no reward.
That fucking number one, baby.
Well, exactly. There's no reward for not getting number one, and I guess I just don't have that drive to get those wins anymore. Like I just don't care.
Yeah, I can't do the building. That's my big thing with that goddamn game. Like, if there wasn't building, I'd probably play it a little, like, boredom thing, you know?
Right, definitely.
But just knowing that, like, some fucking 8-year-old kid's just gonna
outbuild me.
And I'm just gonna be missing my shots, like, just trying to shoot this fucking kid.
Build a goddamn fortress over me.
Oh, okay. Because every time you watch the fucking end of the game, all it is just towers. And I'm like, that's not what you do.
Yeah. So Salty says, in the days of Xbox Live on 360... when someone would shit on me because they took the time to look up my kill death assist or kill death ratio, it made me so happy they wasted time to do that. And also you could challenge them to a 1 versus 1. They would have to accept just to kill them in bullshit ways. Knife and Glamour and Halo Reach assassinations, etc. Right?
I fucking love that. Like, you would smoke someone online and like, 1v1 me, bitch.
Right? 1v1 me on Rust, bro.
And then all I do is talk shit and not 1v1 them. I'm just like, oh, thanks for the follow.
Yeah, thank you.
Like, no, dude, I'm gonna smoke you. Why would you want to win? Just keep saying it over. Dude, why?
I don't 1 versus 1 nerds.
Yeah.
what's her name?
Oh, I didn't see.
Something Juice. Welcome, friend.
Thanks for the follow.
Nice catch.
Yep, that's what I meant to do.
Oh.
I was like, I'm just gonna stroke it as it falls with one finger.
Give it all the joy it needs, baby.
Yeah. Just one little.
So there's new cereal coming out.
Oh, baby.
Now,
Is that good or bad?
Oh, it's good. I'm going to give you my potential new favorite cereal last.
Okay.
So the first
Blueberry.
one... No, Blueberry's like... It's not new. So the first one is like a Cinnamon Toast Crunch chocolate.
Okay.
Not... It could be okay. The middle one, which seems pretty fucking good, it's going to be Fruity Lucky Charms.
Oh, shit.
So I think it's like almost like Fruity Pebbles mixed with Lucky Charms.
Damn.
Like, that could be good.
Yeah.
Now, the top dog that I'm looking forward to, I don't eat a lot of cereal, but anyway, Cinnamon Toast Crunch Churros.
That does sound pretty good.
Yeah, and they're little baby churro logs.
Damn. Do you see also on cereal, they're bringing back the 1990s fruit-shaped
Trix?
Trix in?
Yeah, you're goddamn right.
And
That's what made Trix good.
yeah. Makes Trix great again.
Right?
Do you know what you was talking about? Those cinnamon toast cereals be really good, I think? Nutella Cinnamon Toast Crunch cereal.
You might be onto something there. That sounds real good.
That better be delicious. You said the chocolate, and I was like, that'd be good. But when you have a nice toast with some Nutella on there, that was also real good.
It is real
So
good.
you make that some cereal, I'm about it.
I haven't had Nutella in a long time.
Me neither.
Nutella. Nutella.
Yeah, I was gonna say white girls made it trendy, and then I refused to eat it for that reason for a long time. And I was like, no, fucking every white girl's got a little sample pack of Nutella in her goddamn bag, and I'm not eating that gay ass shit.
Dude,
and then I
remember
had
that.
some, and I was like, oh god, you make me happy.
I remember that too. That like it was like trending. Nutella was like trending everywhere. Like
Yeah, like those fucking EOS chapsticks. the
yeah.
red one.
Oh yeah. I fucking wow. Just went back to junior high for a second.
They still have those fucking things super big. Chandler's mom, I don't know if it's his sisters or his mom's, had one in their car, and I was like, what the fuck are these popular? And Chandler's like, they're only for girls. No guy can just have that egg in his pocket. Like, 'cause, you know, they're shaped to
Yeah.
go around, and then just...
Are we living in a matrix? Maybe.
Hopefully. Yeah. Yeah, I hope so, and then I learn. Just so I'm not gonna go the real world every day. This place sucks.
Yeah.
It's fucking... I want some Neo powers around here, baby.
Right. Let me hack into that baby.
As long as I can still pound the NPCs, we good.
Populated by NPCs plugged into something beyond our control.
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, whatever.
Still just as pointless as life anyways.
Yeah. It wouldn't matter.
Just don't let me... maybe let me see it. And if it sucks out there, keep me in here. I'd be just like that guy that betrayed him.
Right? He was about it.
It's like, wipe my memory. And because memory's like, I know that he's eating the steak in the Matrix.
Yeah.
I know this isn't real, but God, is it good.
Yeah, he was... out of that whole movie, he made the most sense.
If he wasn't such a dick about it.
Yeah. Talking about... Wait, is he the...
God damn it, Salty.
Is he calling you?
Yeah. I can't answer because my screen, or I would. I can only answer on the other screen. For some reason, I don't know, they put different things in different places. Like if I had my phone unlocked already, the slider would be up a little higher.
Hmm.
You can leave me a nice voicemail though. I got a whole bunch of those.
Isn't it weird how the Wachowski brothers got fucked up by Hollywood? Yeah, they
You mean
did.
the sisters now?
Yeah, the
Or are they-
Wachowski sisters.
Or are they brothers again? I don't know.
Last time I saw, they're both.
They both transition or
Yeah.
now. I don't know. Yeah, that's what they... the fact that both of them did.
It's crazy.
One of them I could already kind of tell.
Yeah, he was. He definitely could see.
And then...
The other one was kind of out of nowhere.
Well, I don't know. Dang, I was going to teach you Kung Fu using the phone in the Matrix.
I know Kung Fu. Fucking Neo. Keanu Reeves is the best, though.
Yeah, he's a good human being. Like, people just found out, or I saw a post, how much Kiana's donated to charity this year and stuff.
It's a ridiculous
And
amount.
it's like all child's charities and stuff and helping children out and stuff like that.
And then you read about his life, and then that makes you depressed because you realize that you don't live that hard of a life, and that he's lived a way harder life than 90% of people.
Yeah.
His like mom, sister, and wife all died like in the same short time period or some shit.
Fucked it.
It's hard. Hardcore.
Yeah, poor fella. Yeah, he's just a genuine dude.
Yeah. I love the pictures of like paparazzi try to take of him because he's usually eating.
Yeah.
And then he'll just like sit there and like stick his gut out and start like rubbing it and stuff.
Yeah, he's fucking awesome.
No kung fu for Forrest.
Yeah, damn.
That'd be cool. Start running up these walls. Head kick me to the fucking moon.
Yeah, that'd be sweet. If I could just all of a sudden do Matrix moves. I just fucking kick this chair in the air and then kick it and hit you with it.
Think of in the bedroom. You could do that levitate thing and then just start mouth fucking.
Oh man, I'd only want to do that if she could do Matrix moves too, just so I could see her dodge my nut. So we could have a Matrix battle.
From across the room. Doosh, doosh, doosh. He's just like dodging.
Gotta be quicker than that, and skazoo! Right in the eye. Hugo Weaving was also in V for Vendetta, another great movie.
Yeah. V for Vendetta is a good movie.
Yeah, it is. It's a wild one.
It's the 5th of November, we're never supposed to forget.
I think so.
Well, it's been a while since I've seen
Yeah.
bald Natalie Portman.
Yeah. I didn't really get that movie as much as a kid. I was like, this is just fucking weird.
Yeah. Those are the type of movies you watch as a kid and you're like, oh, that was cool.
Yeah.
And then you watch as an adult and you're like, oh.
Yeah.
Dethrone the government, you say? That little wee brain did not like that. For me, that was Austin Powers.
No, yeah.
Because I watched Austin Powers a lot when I was young, and I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah.
Rewatch Austin Powers, I'm like, oh, little me missed like 90% of these jokes.
Yeah.
Like,
So funny.
way over my head.
Nah.
Her name was a lot of vagina. I didn't know what that meant.
Right? Natalie Baldwin.
There you go.
She's pretty funny.
I like Natalie Portman.
I think
cool.
she's like an asshole though, like, and she knows it.
Yeah.
Like, she's like, I'm a bitch and I know it attitude, you know. But that's like how she. I don't know. Did you see her newest? She did another Natalie Portman rap on
Oh, did
Lonely
she?
Island. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking funny. Maybe we'll watch it later, but yeah.
Oh,
Greetings,
what's
huh?
up?
Hey, welcome from Texas.
Greetings from Utah.
Hello. Yeah,
It's
but-
awfully chilly here, and there's not that much snow yet.
Right? Don't you guys got some real nice gas prices right now? I saw online pictures like $1.80, $1.90.
Down in Texas?
Yeah.
Damn. That'd be nice.
Yeah. It's like almost $1 more here.
Yeah.
Not that high, but like $2.50 to $2.30.
I just drove past the gas station. It was $2.65.
Oh Jesus, yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck. Natalie Portman, Brendan Fraser laugh. Man, Brendan Fraser. Forgot about that guy too.
Yeah, he's...
George of the Jungle went downhill.
Yeah.
It's not looking too good these days.
Looks like he really got hit by the ball.
Right?
Not the good one either.
Fuck.
He's not enjoying things.
Right? Do you know what happened to me? What? 265? Yeah.
Yeah. It's tough out here.
Sucks. I was watching... I'll walk to it. I was watching a video of just like clips from that new Spider-Man because I heard it was like super good.
The Spider-Verse one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone said it was amazing, but I was just watching clips from it and whatever, that blonde chick, whatever her name is, you know, because in some of like it's like Spider-Man's girlfriend in some of them.
Mary Jane.
Not Mary Jane, the other one, the blonde one. I don't know. Gwen Stacy.
Oh, yeah.
And then I was like, why the fuck does Gwen Stacy have why spider abilities in this one? So I was fucking reading for like 2 hours Gwen Stacy backstory. Just to learn that she's a huge bitch. She got the goddamn Green Goblin.
Ooh.
Like, she had 2 kids with the Green Goblin while she was that thing with Peter Parker. Like, real
She's playing
bitch.
both sides.
Seems like real. Yeah, not even James Franco. She went after fucking.
Not even James Franco.
She went after William Dafoe.
I forgot that was James Franco in the first one.
Yeah.
But doesn't it explain that,
Spider-Gwen, yeah.
like, in a weird way, why there's been so many Spider-Man movies? Because in the Spider-Verse, there's potentially endless Spider-Man or whatever.
Yeah, there's tons. Like, people are talking in the Reddit, on the comments, like, about it and stuff, and just about, like, all these Spider-Mans. I have a theory that's not actually, because, like, apparently in the comics, they said that all the Peter Parkers that we know and stuff were actually clones. So then, I don't know, but comic specsters are wild. And some guys like, why would they do that if only hardcore comic readers would know that? They're like, that would make zero sense for a cinematic universe. All of a sudden throw in some loophole that would make no sense to anyone but hardcore readers. I was like, true.
Yeah, that's my biggest thing with, like, comic and Marvel stuff or, like, DC stuff is I'm so far out of the loop with comic book stuff that I will never get into it, but I feel like I'm missing, like, the actual good stuff.
Yeah, makes me want to read comics. Yeah, I was comics because I got stuck reading a bitch ass Gwen Stacy. I was like, this is real entertaining. I don't read ever. This is as good as Hatchet.
Well, I know that graphic novels are really big too, and nowadays for, like, a lot of the comic books. I guess comic books are technically a graphic novel, but maybe the Spider-Verse is a little predictive programming, preparing people for the possibility if multiple. I mean, that's potential. Like,
comic books forever have been talking about multiple realities and alternate universes and stuff.
That's the big thing, because if someone wanted to write a new comic, like, for example, about the X-Men, they're like, oh, but this is an alternated universe, so I can do whatever the fuck I want in this one. Yeah. And it doesn't matter what's going on in the other ones.
That's why, like, if you look up, like, any superhero, it'll be like, whatever, Peter Parker, Earth 60.02.
Yeah.
Like, what
does that mean?
How many of these motherfuckers are there? Yeah, I don't know. That's fine. Maybe there is multiple. I don't know. No. I'm not smart enough to. I think it'd be cool if there was, but I'm not smart enough to give you. Oh, there is.
If I asked you, would you have sex with alternate universe Forrest?
This is alternate. Would be a dude.
Yeah. No, it's exactly you right now. Still, the only thing that's different is.
Am I transgender?
No. The only thing that's different is your tattoos are on opposite arms.
No, I would not do it.
Why?
That's still gay.
No, that's the next level of masturbation.
No way, because if he got his tattoos on the other arms, that means he had slightly different mindset. That means that's a different dude. He just looks like me.
That's a different dude. Okay, everything's the same, but other alternative Forrest has 2 extra toes on each foot.
Especially not that fucking freak. I'd have sex with alternate girl me, maybe.
Oh, that's even more. That'd be weird too. It looks exactly like you, just has long hair. She would know everything. Like, that's great. She'd be like, "So you want to grab a 12-pack and go bone?"
You know me so well.
Been looking for you my whole fucking life.
Could you imagine the abomination of children that would come out from having sex with your own female you? They think incest kids are bad, but
her son just has octopus arms.
Because you're just getting all the same genetic. Is it gonna look exactly the same?
It's gonna be you. It's gonna be you. You just cloned yourself.
It's just Cyclops me.
Oh no.
Damn, but if I just fucking... Well, that would be a trip. And then, well, I don't even... Nope. Got too in depth with my thoughts there.
That would be your sister genetically? No, Salty. Because I said different realities.
Because I was like, does that mean if it's still just me cloning me, can I still have sex with that kid?
No, Forrest, you can't. Definitely not. But then it's a guy. What if it's a guy? You're gonna have sex with that? You're not gonna have sex with the alternate reality?
I can't molest my own daughter.
Oh no. Oh. Well, you're here first. If female alternate version of Forrest is out there, he's looking.
All of a sudden, just a portal comes, grabs my dick. I'll be back.
Just the same version of your head pops out with long brown hair. Hey.
Just the same voice, just has tits. Oh, hello, Forestina. Oh, no, but she's just Forrest, too. Fuck me good, Forrest.
Oh, what?
And I'll be like, oh, Forrest.
You're like, stop talking, me. Stop talking, girl, me.
Just like, this is weird.
Mary and Matt from different universes.
No, wait. Would that be Immaculate Conception, technically? Is that how Jesus was made?
Damn. Male alternate dimension. What's her butt came back and gave her the Dickens.
I just break the time, just the world goes a black hole and collapses on itself with out of my other me's vagina, because other me's birthing the fucking...
It births a black hole.
Yeah. Everything sucks in. Oh, this is too in-depth for my head right now.
The last dying thing we all hear, because it's like the black hole sucking everything up, and it makes this weird noise. It's just you going, I'm not gay because of it. And we all just get sucked in.
Dude, man, what if me's from different alternate dimensions of different races all came together and Bukkake the girl one of me?
Oh, that'd be crazy.
Come on, Black Forest.
That would be the shit right there.
Just look at his wiener. Damn, I wish I was Black Forest.
Still a little crooked to the right, but much girthier.
In Japanese Forest, what do you say, little dick?
And then he starts pointing, laughing at you, and you're like, oh, yeah.
Shit.
I'm the little dick.
Yeah.
Rough day.
Oh, Lord.
Rough
You
day.
to destroy the multiverse, but also recreate it with the Big Bang. That is the Big Bang. It's just my nut going in me. And then just...
Poof. We're back.
Starts back over. They're like, we gotta start over again. The floor's broken again.
In 200 million years.
He keeps fucking himself down the line.
200 million years later, we're back in this spot, and I don't ask you the question. I gotta save it from another Big Bang. No more black holes.
Oh, God.
Does Black Forest sell ham for a living?
Are you talking about Black Forest ham?
He is.
Delicious. So many possibilities. Oh, I'll be thinking about this for days. Oh, man.
All the different variations.
Maybe there's a variation where I wasn't abducted and probed.
True. I want to meet the bearded version of Forrest.
Oh, yeah. The opposites of us.
Right? Skinny with no facial hair. Fat bearded Forrest. Yeah! That's what I need to see in my life.
That'd be real good. Man,
Damn.
someone needs to Photoshop that.
Right? That'd be a hard Photoshop.
Yeah, there's people out there, though. But I don't want to charge you, but they're out there.
They're out there.
Oh, God. Man, are all the timelines at the same, or universe at the same spot, or can I meet Old Man Forrest just to know my future?
Yeah, I think you probably could.
Mm.
He's wise beyond his age.
Old Man Forrest molests me.
Oh, no. It's been real.
I'll just go, shit, life went downhill for that guy.
You meet Old Man Forrest like it's real lonely up here in the woods.
He's a scoutmaster now.
He's a scoutmaster.
He followed all of his dreams. First he became a high school gym teacher.
Oh no.
From there, it didn't work. You had to go further and further down the line.
He became a high school gym teacher so you could do your Matthew McConaughey impression every day. Oh,
that'd be perfect. All right.
You stand right next to the girls' change room. Don't know why I like high school girls.
I'm just like, you're the fucking coach. You can't say that. All right. Just
oh fuck
comes out. You want to have sex with me? No. Be a lot cooler if you did.
Be a whole lot cooler.
What's up, smoking?
Hello.
Lord have mercy. My head's broken now. Too much thoughts.
Too many options.
Too much thoughts of fucking my own self. He pulls down his pants and points to the green bubble and says, "They named this Wild Man Forest after discovering this STI." Jesus. God damn it. Oh man, yeah, my head's donezo. Could be the lack of booze too.
I wish we could see alternate realities because I want to see where alternate reality Forrest would be if he. How do I word this to keep it on the internet? Didn't say no to being the best salesman on the planet.
What are we getting at here? Best salesman on the planet. What am I selling? Are you talking about catching?
No.
What am I selling?
Selling?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Because you were such a good salesman when we did sales together.
Mm-hmm.
Where would that forest be?
Okay.
On a beach in Guatemala?
Just fucking living out the days in paradise.
You're living on the beach of Guatemala, but you're not happy because you missed the glory days of being on the streets.
Or the exact opposite.
True. With your 3 wives.
Just look like shit, and I'm always hitting chicks, calling them bitch. Man, who knows?
So not any different. Gotcha. There's just a beach involved.
Oh, Lord. House match be easily curable and you could just cause it. 'Cause it's your own. Damn.
He pulls down his pants and points to... Oh, wait, yeah, I already saw that one.
Discovering the new one. Wild Man Forest.
The greatest man ever alive.
If we discover Bigfoot, would you fuck it? If it's got nice titties?
Probably not. I mean, that's probably not my first thought. Be like, is that Bigfoot? I'm gonna put my dick in it. These are not my first go around in my head.
It's got nice titties.
Check out the rack on Bigfoot.
But she's got big hands too.
I don't care if she's got some big old clompers. I'll go ahead and give it a go.
She just fucking holds you down and gives you the snoo.
The snoo. Damn, if I die because like my pelvis gets broken, well,
What happened? Wesley was the first man to discover Bigfoot and he fucked it. He died having sex with it.
But halfway through, as he was screaming and agonizing, he looked at me and he went,
Would the children be medium foot? Maybe someday.
I'm going to go ahead and say, yeah, they're definitely going to be medium foot.
I would raise the medium foot child as my own.
That's good. I like to think it was just fucked up proportions.
He's
He's got really long arms, but a normal human torso.
Oh no. I was gonna say it's gonna be large. I'm putting that guy in basketball.
Alright.
He's gonna be a lineman, something.
Damn, he can dunk from the fucking free throw.
Go on, medium foot, let's go.
It's just medium to the point where it's like, it's not crazy weird, but it's annoying to go buy shoes. What size do you wear? A 16? I mean, we might have one in the back.
You just got, yeah. It's just Shaquille O'Neal-sized man.
Right?
He's just medium foot. Maybe Shaq was medium foot.
Maybe he was medium foot.
Yeah.
Makes
He
sense.
does have large feet, but how big are big feet? I don't know. I don't know enough proven facts yet in my research of the big feet.
Of the unknown.
My extensive research. Oh, God.
But at least you have the genes in you. The alien genes.
Yep. That's why. Special. Always knew. Mom always said I was special.
Mom always said, don't worry about who your daddy was. Just go along with this Matt guy.
Right. God damn. Paul. How long do you want to go for?
I don't care. However long you're feeling it.
I don't know, I'm just hungry, so.
I'm gone now.
Okay. Be a good one. I can go eat some food and come back and work on something maybe. Oh, my nutties itch. Alright. The nutty professor. Yeah, guys, we're gonna end it now. But I may stream again. I don't know. We'll see. You can go on to have a child with another human has normal sized feet, but you just name him Littlefoot. Damn, Littlefoot. There you go, Ghost. We're just getting off, actually. I'm gonna probably game, though. I don't know if I'm gonna get on stream, but I'll be in Discord if I do game. So, everybody, I'm gonna play this little outro for you.
Everybody in the club getting tipsy. What in tarnation, an outro?
Hey, partners.
Thanks for watching the episode. I'm sure that we were stupid and silly and funny, and you love us. I'm glad you made it to the end. We want to show you the other stuff we got going on in our world. If you scroll down on our Twitch right now, you'll find our About Me, what's going on the podcast, different things like that. We have our links to everything down here. If you want to donate, you can. You don't have to. It helps us out. Here's our schedule for the next upcoming little while. There are streams that come in every once in a while that aren't on the schedule. Mm-hmm. Our Patreon is one thing that we are trying to take off. We really enjoy Patreon as a service, and they let us do whatever we want. So when you click on this Patreon link that you scroll down below, it will take you over to our page, and this is where you can find some exclusive content that you can't find anywhere else right now. It's not on YouTube. It's not anywhere else. We have a couple podcasts that are privated, just for certain reasons.
Got a little too much.
Got a little too rowdy for YouTube. We also have a couple exclusives, which are pretty raunchy, especially our classic XXL BBW and Chlamydia, a Forest and West story. The OG story. If you haven't heard that story or haven't heard anyone reference that story, now's the time.
It's only a buckaroo.
It's $1. It helps us a lot, and we also have some deals going on. If you want to up the buck a little bit, we'll give you shout outs. You know, we want to help each other out. Obviously, the other big thing is YouTube. Everyone knows what YouTube is. All of our podcasts, some of our old gaming can be found here. Our new exclusive Bible Boys just went up on Patreon, and also Spooky Boy Things is up on YouTube. Make sure to check those out. Yeah, we got lots of old gaming, Layers of Fear, Outlast, some of the classics. Watch Forrest get jump scared. And then for some of the new age stuff, we're on Spotify.
Got all on there.
Everything's on Spotify. And of course, iTunes. We have everything uploaded to iTunes. The only other one that we don't have pulled up is Podbean, but Podbean links to all this. So go check it out. Go follow us. Our Twitter is down below on the Twitch as well. Instagram's on there. Facebook is on there. We reply to everyone's messages.
And also on iTunes, don't forget to give us that 5-star rating. If you like what we do, we'd really appreciate it.
And just remember, the more that you guys help us out, the bigger we get. Of course, the more we're going to help all you out. So, you know, throw us a bone. You know what I'm saying?
Really motherfucking appreciate it. But yeah.
Thanks for watching the episode. We love you guys. Have a good one.
See you guys later. Dad.